Muy buenas a todos, aquí Mago 87.
Oh shit.
Y aquí os traigo el gameplay de The Witcher 2.
Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches will start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox.
Me parece que le están dando.
That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
Bueno, si os acordáis, este es el principio del prólogo. Porque lo primero que hicimos fue jugar el tutorial un poco para los controles. Y ahora sería como empezar la historia, de todo el inicio.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Verna...
Va, esta.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
Foolish of me. Veras!
¿Qué va?
Unshackle him.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed.
Qué antipática la tía.
You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No, for Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
A ver. Bueno, esto serían como 3 misiones distintas. Vamos a empezar por la primera, que es aquella mañana el rey me hizo llamar.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Bueno, esta escena, niños menores de 18 años, no miréis. Que las manos van al pan.
Witcher, are you up?
Pervertido.
His Majesty, King of Tiberia, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges. summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the king...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Ahora, Mago, pírate. Que te pires.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined, but they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Oh, please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Luego nos vemos. Bueno, como os bien ha dicho en el relato, Witcher no conoce... O sea, Maese Geralt no tiene memoria por un ataque que sufrió y unos cuantos golpes, y entonces, claro, le van a poder manipular como él quiera. Entonces hay que estar siempre muy pendiente de los diálogos para ver quién es tu enemigo, quién es tu amigo, porque te la pueden jugar en el momento que menos te lo puedes esperar. Bueno, aquí tenéis un pequeño avance de lo que es la que vais a ver de este gran juego. En cuestión de gráfica me refiero. A lo mejor alguna vez salta algún FPS que otro y se puede quedar un poco la imagen congelada. Son unos segundos, pero bueno, contando que estamos en verano con el calor que hace y demás, es completamente lógico y normal. Si no, sí que iría completamente fluido.
Good to see you.
Morning, Witcher. Those blades of yours should be useful today.
Does Foltest plan to continue the siege?
No, we're to mount an assault. Finally. Truth Truth be told, I'd rather sit here than risk my neck on those walls.
Foltest's would-be assassin. You said you'd ask around.
I put the word out. I did.
And
It's a riddle wrapped inside a secret.
I thought you knew people who could help.
I can give you any cutthroat in Temeria. Problem is, your assassin came from elsewhere.
You sure?
Sure as you stand before me.
I did what you asked.
You killed the cockatrice. Wonderful. Tough job.
Routine Witcher's work.
I'll have your coin as soon as we finish off the Lavalettes. I'll be generous, I promise.
I'd like it beforehand. Promises made before battle are often hard to keep.
Bueno, que la actriz es una especie de monstruo un poco peligroso, que más adelante ya veremos a uno. Aquí, ¿qué pasa?
We know each other.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is Newboy. He's apprenticing with us. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now Newboy's gotten itself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little rile. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
Violación.
What rape?
You trapped, Desperate. Richard don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon, the sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But it was all in wrong grounds. We argued, there was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. The dragon crashed us so hard, we spent the next half year licking our wounds.
Who was the sorceress?
Remember her name, Desperate?
Conifer or some such. So, willing to help some old friends, Richard?
A ver qué me cuentan.
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. Newboy bet tonight that he'd survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honour's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. Newboy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, look at this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, new boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Vamos a decir que sí, venga, vamos.
The amulet just might help.
All right, that settles it. The Witcher says the amulet'll help.
Fucking hell. I'll not go into battle in my knickers alone.
No kid, we win that wager, we'll be rich men, remember that? Besides, what's the joy in taking a castle in full plate? They'll sing ballads about you, I tell you. The sound in the assembly, that's us. Thanks, Witcher. We'll be sure to get you a share of those winnings.
And who knows? We might get another shot of that golden dragon someday.
Vale, vale. Bueno, les he medio mentido un poco. Aquí están todas las zona heridos. Alistados en el ejército. Dice el tío Sound.
Goat stew today.
Aquí están preparando un buen cocido. Cocido de cerdo. Nah. Aquí ya está todo hecho. Usar objetos. Para utilizar un objeto interactivo, colócate delante de él y pulsa el botón necesario. Bueno, si lo hemos estado haciendo antes. No tiene mayor misterio. Aquí está entrenando las bases. Ah, ¿qué nos contaste?
Greetings. Can I interest you in a worthy cause? I could use your support.
What's the cause?
Veterans Fund for former fighting men of need.
Gullible enough to fall for that.
There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling.
Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and... well, the coin goes to the fund. Care to test your strength?
Sí. Esto es uno de los minijuegos de los que podemos encontrarnos. Vamos a ver qué tal se me da el primer pulso. Vamos, vamos. Vamos. Ahí está. ¡Qué fuerza! ¡Qué fuerza!
Well, that's some strength you've got in that arm of yours.
¿Y eso que es el malo?
Greetings.
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Hombre, y otro minijuego.
You don't forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
Dale caña. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué tenemos? ¿Dobles parejas? No. 1-1, 5-3, 4. Vamos a ver qué me puedo quitar. ¿Y qué tiene él? 1, 2, 3, 4. Doble va, lo tiene mismo que yo. Voy a quitarme 3. A ver. Y pierdo. ¿Por qué pierdo? Ah, que tiene escalera. ¿Qué, tío? Vale, vale.
I believe my luck's with me today.
Capullo, mamón. Va, pues va a paso. Cojo lo que hay por aquí y me piro. Eso es, hacer flexiones ahí. Bueno, pues como veis, habéis visto ya dos minijuegos. Uno el del pulso y otro el del póker, que tendré que practicar un poco más. Aquí le está dando la bendición a María Purísima.
They're in for a beating.
A beautiful day for battle.
Mola.
Fear not, Excellency. We're out of
Vamos a ver
range
qué
of
nos
their
cuenta
arbalest.
The King.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer...
Finally. Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Eso está cerca.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing
Bien.
that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Eso se llama jugar con ventaja.
Sire. What say you, Excellency, to live in spite of such rules?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who defeat them?
Those who did this live no more.
Master Gallant, wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fate has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador. For your years of faithful service to the Crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
¿Ves? Si tratáis bien al rey, os condecoran.
Forgive my candor, Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
Puedo hacer lo que quiera,
This
soy el rey.
conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent. Black ones in my camp for a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
Como siempre.
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
¿Qué le digo? ¿Que sí o que no? Le voy a decir que sí porque ya me he ido anteriormente.
Witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had a medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Echeverry! Catch, Witcher! Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Vale. ¿Qué altura? Pues... yo creo que... Ahí pues está bien.
1.5 degrees.
A ver, si le doy o no le doy. Leña. Y... de lleno.
Did we hit the bastard?
He's down.
Ha! One less traitor. Time to attack. Follow me, Witcher.
Qué puntería. Por la voluntad del rey.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother. Lost. It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand? Count Echeverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children. They would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. a motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
Going and country there, your wife, and a long road up your toe.
Mira cómo se lo pasa aquí mi ejército. Bueno, su ejército. Yo soy un contratado también. Lo único que tengo un poco más de privilegios que estos de aquí. Buah, pedazo trabuco. Vamos, que se va a liar parda.
Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Bueno, hasta aquí la primera parte de lo que pasó y ocurrió esa mañana. Y nada, si os ha gustado, like y favoritos. Y no olvidéis suscribiros. Adiós.